A few years ago, we all watched in awe as a young Australian with a now iconic blonde mullet ran from coast to coast across the country. Took him just 46 days, but the legacy of that run is that it has lasted a lot longer than those 46 days. Ned Brockmann did it to raise money and awareness for homelessness, a cause I should say, that he's still passionate about, and he's just been awarded the Young Australian of the Year, and Ned Brockmann joins us now. Ned, congratulations to you. How are you feeling this morning? Maybe a little tired, but how are you feeling more broadly?
Yeah, morning, mate. I feel fine. I feel great. I run off fumes, so I'm very, very grateful to be here in the nation's capital. But yeah, last night was really special, being in a room with so many amazing humans, all devoted to their causes. I feel very, very lucky to be nominated and chosen. But yeah, it doesn't change anything internally. It just gives me the platform to be able to, spread the message.
Sure. I mean, looking at some of the previous Australians, legends, icons who have been given this Young Australian of the Year award, and now you're amongst that lot. I mean, you must be incredibly proud of your own achievements. I know you're humble, but you still must be very proud of yourself and what you've done.
Yeah, mate, I am proud. I'm proud of what I've put myself through. I've chosen to be in those situations. No one forced me to run across the country, nor did they force me to run around an athletics track for 1,000 miles. But I've absolutely done it for a much greater cause than me. I'm just the vessel that raises the money and screams to the hills, make sure you look after your neighbour. And yeah, I'm very grateful. And the Australian Day, all of this amazing stuff. I love this country. I'm very grateful and yeah, super honoured.
Where did this selflessness come from, Ned? I mean, we live in a cynical, materialistic world, but you've chosen to give to others. Not about yourself. It's about others. It's about raising money for others. Where does this come from?
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. We do definitely have the, everything at our fingertips. And I think we immediately go, well, let's get one thing. And then once we attain that, we should strive for the next thing and next thing. But yeah, as you said, it's very selfish. But what I love is being able to, that feeling of giving and doing for others. I think the more we spread that, we'll realise that actually all we do need is love and care and people looking after each other. And it's a selfish pursuit in its own right, because by doing something good for someone else, you feel really good. And yeah, I guess I've just taken that a bit extreme with these events. But yeah, I'm forever grateful. I just know this money is going to go to so many people who need it. And we've been able to, build innovative programs through We Are Mobilise, and we're getting people off the street in real time. And that's something I'm super proud of. So the impact is happening and the awareness is even more.
I mean, as I mentioned in the introduction, we all know the run. We all remember the run. Could you have imagined that run would change your life the way it did?
No, I didn't imagine when I took it on, but I didn't imagine anything but getting it done. So whatever was to come of it, and I always chose to be myself throughout it. There was one, I often get, you're always you in it. And I think that's one thing I really want to be is and it also spread is we have the ability to be ourselves. And I think it's a waste if you don't try spending your life to being anyone else but you. So yeah, I mean, the run across Oz, it did change my life and for the better. And yeah, if I can be that, the voice to say, hey, look at your neighbour, look at the people who are doing it rough, show love, then I'll keep doing it.
Why was there a specific event that happened? Why did you choose homelessness? Of all the charities that you could have chosen, why is it that you chose homelessness?
To be honest, mate, I would say it's purely out of the fact that I grew up in a very loving, caring home that, pushed me when I needed to be pushed and showed support when I needed it, disciplined me. And I realised moving through this journey of life that not everyone has that. I thought everyone had that as a kid. And when you're privileged to see it for that, I think you have a duty to make sure you look after people who don't. As there was I wasn't very fortunate enough to not ever been in that situation to be homeless. And I just think, we are all human beings. We all end up the same way. So why not help people in this very short amount of time we have here on the planet?
I'll tell you what, you got your head screwed on, that's for sure. You got your feet on the ground. I mean, you're doing some inspiring, amazing stuff, Ned. What do you want to do next? I mean, I know you're doing uncomfortable challenges. I mean, and that's for others to do. How's that going, by the way?
Yeah, it's great. It's in its third year this coming year, so we're just trying to get people to do uncomfortable challenges. But yeah, exactly. I reckon I'll spend my life trying to exhaust myself and feel what it feels to throw yourself into the metaphorical fire. But yeah, I think the more awareness we raise, the more money we raise. And this award hopefully gets me in the right rooms to have big conversations around raising even more money and putting it to where it's needed.
Are there any uncomfortable challenges that you've become aware of that you wouldn't do?
Oh. No, I mean, there's a handful. There's a few. Like stand-up comedy. I'm not a very funny fella, so it'd be a bit of a struggle, but we can make something work.
Do you want to go? Is there any physical challenge that you've got in mind now that you want to better from the run across the nation, for instance?
Mate, I don't need to better it, but I want to get fast in the marathon. I want to kind of shorten up my distances. I ran out of landmass last time, so shorten it up over the 42k distance, and we go from there.
Which marathon have you got in mind?
Right now, mate, we're just gonna. Mate, we've got plenty. We got the beautiful thing about marathons is there's lots of them now, and lots of people eager to run them. So whichever one I pick, I'm super chuffed.
I saw Harry Styles did it in 3.5 hours. I think he did Berlin in 3.5 hours. Do you reckon you could beat that?
Yeah, well, I beat him by about an hour last year, so I reckon I've got him lined up.
Okay, well, there you go.
I could do it
That's
probably
done.
Blindfolded, I reckon.
Great stuff. Hey, well done. Congratulations again. Yeah. I mean, brilliant stuff, and it's a privilege to have you with us here this morning, Ned. Well done.